Welcome to Messy Bun Sisters Podcast.
I'm Alyssa.
I'm Lauren. And this is episode
13. 13?
Yeah.
Lucky number 13.
Yeah, for Taylor Swift.
Huh?
That's her lucky number.
Isn't it like a lot of people's lucky number?
It's Taylor Swift, most notably.
Okay. I listened to Taylor Swift's NPR Tiny Desk concert.
What's that mean?
You've never listened to their...
Mm-mm.
What? Okay. They literally... Sorry. It's like just a series of people go and it's like just small little acoustic set that they do on a tiny desk.
I didn't know that.
With people. What?
Nope.
Okay, we gotta listen to it. But
okay.
Taylor Swift sucks. Really?
Play it, Trent.
I mean,
NPR Tiny Desk Taylor Swift.
She's just not a singer. Like, she's just... I felt bad. I was talking to my client about that the other day. Because she was like, do you listen to Taylor Swift? And I was like, yeah, she kind of sucks.
I
like,
love Taylor Swift.
I like her songwriting and I like her recorded stuff. But anything live, I just like... I just... Jen's going to kill me for saying that too, but...
No, but what's funny is... there it is.
Oh my gosh, it's 30 minutes long.
No, just do loud. Like fast forward it because she talks a lot too in the beginning. But she,
I was a man, and I'm so sick of them coming at me again. 'Cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man.
Is she playing guitar?
I'd be the man, yeah.
Yes.
I'd be the man. Oh, 'cause I'm so sick of them coming at me again. If I was a man.
Can you go to another song?
Lover.
I hate the song.
you do? I actually like this one.
I don't like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string scar on my head, I take this magnetic force of a man to be mine.
She's gotten better.
Breakup songs.
Okay. All right. That's enough of that.
Still flickering here.
What?
No, but she's just not.
Okay. I have heard way better singers. Like, obviously. But
Like people that we know are way better. You know what I'm saying?
Taylor Swift has the X factor, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I hate to say it, but like, it's unfortunate. She does. She has the X factor. Like, that's what the whole show's about. But like, it's just unfortunate that she's not that great of a singer, you know? Like, but the good thing is like, she's a great songwriter. She can play many instruments. She knows how to entertain, you know?
But I think the entertainment part came even later then too. Like, she
think
was
so.
trained
I don't
to
think
entertain.
So. Well, okay, so think about Britney Spears.
Because she also can't dance.
But think about Britney Spears. Yeah, she's all really lanky and awkward.
Yeah, Britney Spears like can dance.
Can she?
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, I'm ordering Favor, you guys. As I'm wearing a shirt right now, I'm literally ordering a Favor.
Always wearing a shirt.
Let's see if I can go this whole season wearing Favors.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so in the middle, I might have to get out of the frame and click her in so she can go up the stairs.
Okay.
But anyway, what was I saying?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift is just...
Oh, wait, I was saying that to my client and she was like, I love Taylor Swift. I was like, oh, well, I mean, she's great. I like her stuff.
Yeah.
I just would never go to a concert. Like, I don't think I would be entertained.
Ooh, I would go to a concert.
Really? I think I would be like...
Heck yes. Have you seen... She put one of her concerts on Netflix.
She's a Netflix concert.
And it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Even Trent likes it.
Okay, I'll go with you. If you pay for me.
When did that happen?
What?
Just right now?
What?
Okay. Well, are you guys ready for this week's review of the week?
Yeah. See, we have even better pitch.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. Anyway, I want to show you guys a great singer. after the review of the week. Speaking of singers.
Who?
You know where I think. Anyway, Hey guys. So this is from Let Go My Ego.
I didn't see that.
And Alyssa wants me to read it in his voice, but I'm not. I'm going to read it how I want his voice to be.
Oh.
Hey guys, long-time listener, first-time caller. Love y'all's chemistry and banter. Wish I could be on the show again. Wink, wink. Shower thought?
It's like thoughts that you have in the shower.
No, change it. Needs to be like car thought. When you say the word
Why can't
forward,
it be shower thought?
when you say the words forward and backward, your lips move in those directions.
I was watching you do it. I had already read the review. I was watching you do it.
Forward, backward,
Word.
forward,
Backward. That's really appropriate for him to write that. Back. Forward.
Inside joke. P.S. Liam is the best and most cutest nephew. P.P.S. Lauren says hi. Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Liam is the cutest son of mine.
He's so cute. He was a baby shark for Halloween.
That he was. He did really, really well.
Yeah. He
You
was
what?
scared.
I was scared.
You were scared?
I was more scared than I think Liam of some of
Why?
the houses. Of some of the houses that we went to.
Tell us about our experience.
So we went trick or
Or
treating.
your experience with Liam. It's like his first one.
It was the second.
I mean, it was like he actually went to houses. Last year,
Yeah.
he would just stayed at the house.
Yeah, last year we stayed at the house. It was a bag of popcorn. We passed out candy. This year, he was Baby Shark.
We put it on our Instagram. Him being Baby Shark.
And he did good. It's like a little puffy costume, like almost like a vest that you just zip up, and it has a hat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because 2 or 3 weeks ago I tried it on him and it fit like perfectly because it's supposed to go over their legs. And then when I put him on, it was like kind of hitting on his hips almost.
Oh, he's growing.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, like he's already growing so fast. And so he did good. Like I thought, because right now I try to put hats on him because it's been getting cold and he'll want to take the hat off. But now, not now, but with the shark costume, he did good. Like he didn't try to take it off at all. He just was chilling, and maybe because it was cold and it was covering his ears. But no, he did really good. And we went around my parents' neighborhood a little bit, just to a couple of the houses to get him used to it. In the first house, he was like really shy and like hiding under my neck and stuff. And then he kind of got the hang of it. And then when we were at a cousin's, we went with our cousins trick-or-treating, and they have kids too. So they all were going up to the house. And I think because he saw them, maybe it made him a little bit more comfortable to like walk up with me holding his hand. And no, he did really good. But there were some of those houses that were creepy.
Really
and I was
scary.
like, Lauren, go get candy.
But it's fake. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter.
I know, but I just don't like.
There was one guy who was sitting in a corner, and he was like, obviously he was out in and everything. So it's like he wasn't like jumping out to scare us, but he would like stay still, and then like he would come up and he would suddenly move, and that I don't like the sudden movements. Like,
Oh, you don't like the shock, like the
yeah, I don't like that.
yeah, jump scares. You don't like
No,
those.
I don't like those. It's
Yeah.
just like whatever. You know,
I just don't like scary looking things. I don't know. One of the houses we went to was extra. I'm like, this is for kids.
there were pumpkins on fire.
Yeah, but I'm like, this is for kids to walk up to get candy, and you're literally like pretending that this is like a scary movie and that you're gonna murder some people later.
I
You
mean,
know?
what part meant you were gonna murder? There was a nun.
With a knife. I don't know.
I didn't see the knife.
I was just scared. Okay.
Well, there was the nice man was there, and he had a puppy, and Liam pet
That's
the puppy.
true, yeah.
And Liam got candy.
I don't know.
You're just a scaredy cat.
I am a scaredy cat. Speaking of scared, the news story this week is safest cities in Texas ranked. San Antonio lands at the bottom of the list.
Dun dun dun.
A new study which ranks the top 50 safest cities in Texas doesn't include San Antonio. In fact, San Antonio doesn't even make the top 200.
What?
The study by Safewise looked at violent and property crime rates and found 84% of safe cities reported to have less than one violent crime per 1,000 residents. The list below includes the top ranked cities in Texas, along with other high raters closest to San Antonio. Okay. These are closest to San Antonio. Kermit, Texas is number 1, violent crime rate of 0.
Kermit?
I don't know where that is. Kermit.
Me neither.
Like Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog here.
Fair Oaks Ranch, which is like by Bernie.
Yeah.
Is rated number 7, violent crime rate of 0.33.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, I'm looking at Fair Oaks moving to Buda, number 15. Shout out Smanda.
Close. Yeah. Smanda.
Violent crime of 0.53. Pearsall.
Pearsall. It's Pear.
Yeah, pear.
So, but it's pronounced Pearsall.
Like Pierre. Anyways, they're ranked number 21 with the violent crime rate of 0.68. Del Rio, shout out, Papo.
Shout out
Number
Del Rio.
26.
Wow, Del Rio is safer than San Antonio?
Yep.
Papo, did you know?
Did you know? That's cool. Violent crime rate of 0.78. Fredericksburg, number 28, violent crime rate of 0.78. Helotes, number 33, violent crime rate of 0.89. And Cibolo, number 44, violent crime rate of 1.06. San Antonio, however, did not make the top 50 list.
We have
and
a
was
lot
number,
of people, and you have to think.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was number 269 with violent crime rate of 48.45. A total of 287 cities were included in the study.
Oh my God.
That's terrible. So if you ever wondered which cities in Texas are the safest places to live, Safewise has used FBI crime data and compared it to the state of safety study to determine that for you.
So it's just one study.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it was by safe. What's it called?
Safewise.
What's Safewise?
Safe life repair. Safe life
That's Safe Light. And that fixes
windshields.
windshields.
I don't know. Remember y'all were talking about you don't feel safe in San Antonio and that you feel safer in New York?
That's true. I wonder where San Antonio ranks against New York.
Gotta look it up. I don't feel like doing that right now.
So
They're a home security company.
Oh.
So it must be home break-ins or something.
But it also, it's like maybe it's just people that have Safewise. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
That are doing this test. So I just decided right now our whole podcast today is going to be about our favorite news stories.
What? You just decided right now? Okay.
We were going to talk about something, but I was like, man, I want to talk about 2 other news stories that are super interesting to me.
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 1.
See if I can
keep up.
Input at all.
Let's see. Okay. Number 1 news story for me, which this is not a news story. It's actually not news, but something that was news to me.
Oh my God. Oh, what you freaked about?
Yeah.
Freaked out about in the bathroom. So we have to plug them in every freaking podcast.
Guys, okay, so I'm like scrolling on Instagram, just looking
in the
at
bathroom.
as we all do.
I can leave my phone outside to use the restroom.
I don't believe you.
I can.
Anyway, so
I start reading shampoo bottles, but it's fine.
Shampoo bottles. Anyway, so I'm swiping, I'm looking through Instagram, and I see, I don't know why I thought, whatever. So I'm looking, and I see Kris Jenner pop up, and she, is doing whatever, her Dia de los Muertos. Muertos? I'm asleep.
Muertos.
Anyway, so okay, I'm not even gonna try. She's, doing her thing, and I'm looking at her thing, and for some reason, I guess I didn't recognize who she was in the picture with, so I just clicked, and it was Rob.
Yeah,
and I was like, I I thought Rob got kicked off Instagram
For what?
for porn shaming his ex-wife Black China.
Oh yeah.
Like he like posted like naked photos of her on Instagram.
Yeah, but I've gone back. That's why I wasn't surprised. Like I'd seen maybe not any of these.
That's what I think. He's also shadow ban on Instagram.
What
too.
does that mean?
That means that he's never like promoted. You don't really see like if you type in Rob, he's not like one of the first accounts that pop up. Like sometimes like
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like it would, yeah.
so like if I were to go to search and type in Rob, maybe now because
Oh,
you know.
yeah, no.
Yeah, see he doesn't come up. Thought I knew that guy. Yeah, you have to like type in
TD.
Rob Kardashian, whatever.
Rob Kardashian official.
And I looked at it and it says account managed by Jenner Communication. Rob Kardashian does not post to this account. So I feel like he does post to the account, but he doesn't post like
I mean, all the things on his story were Arthur George, and then the last one was that same picture of him and his mom.
What's Halfway Dead? Is that his another one?
I don't know.
I
Clothing
think-
line?
I think so. Halfway Dead women's item dropping. Halfway Dead
Maybe.
promoting. Keeping up with. He's like Okay, he never wants to be a part of like the Kardashian
Show.
group, and he then
It
and
is sad. Like, can you imagine? Like, you are a part of the family,
yeah,
but just the sisters are on the show. Like, you're the brother that nobody talks about anymore. Like,
well, he doesn't want to be. He's also like ashamed of his body.
he looks fine now. I used to be obsessed with him, y'all. Like, I thought I was gonna marry him.
He was good looking.
I thought he was gonna reach back out to me on social media.
You reached out to him?
Well, no, not like that. I
No,
would
go.
be like,
I want to see what you said. What did you say?
no, because all you do is make fun of me.
Read what you said to Rob.
All I
Kardashian.
wanted, I don't know what you're talking about. Like it would be like on Twitter or something, and I'd be like, I want a happy birthday shout out from Rob or something like that.
And you thought he would respond?
Maybe.
Bye, friend.
I don't know. But anyways, I was obsessed with him. I thought maybe we could meet and we'd be friends with the Kardashians.
Well,
There's not even any pictures of him on his own Instagram.
there's one of him and his mom.
What is he dressed up as?
I don't know. A troll?
Maybe.
Hiccup. Anyway, so that's why I guess I didn't realize that he was on the hiccups.
Please don't die.
Anyway, that's why I thought he was back on. I didn't realize he was back on social media.
Got it.
Because he was shadow banned. So when I saw Chris tag him, I was like, Alyssa,
back.
he's back.
She
like
yelled at me
did.
from the bathroom.
But
Alyssa, get on Instagram right now.
But it looks like
I was
he's
like,
been back
why?
for a long time since
So maybe we're late in this game.
July 5th, 2018.
Wow.
And then, I mean, the last picture he posted of was,
So I wonder if he's going to be
Dream.
on the show again.
I doubt it, honestly.
I just would like imagine. I just can't imagine. Like all your family
You're
does this
also
one
shadow
thing
banned
and you're
from
like,
your family.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I guess that's pretty interesting.
So that was one thing that was not news in the world, but it was news to me.
Got it.
That could be a new segment. That's news to me. Right?
That's news to me.
We can call our little news segment, That's News to Me.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, because it's mostly always news to you.
Because it's all about the Kardashians.
All right, Alyssa, this is probably going to be That's News to You too. I
What?
found another one. Oh my
What?
God.
Tell me.
Okay, I'm going to read these.
Do the one that you just found now because I
No,
feel like
because
it's
you're not
fresh in
going to
your
get
mind.
it. No, I saved it already. Okay, so first one. Wait, how do I find it?
Lover.
I
That's
hate
the
it.
part of that song. Like I will just find myself randomly being like, lover.
No, I hate it. Okay, are you ready for this? Updated at 5:49 today. Beto O'Rourke
Oh, I
has
saw that.
ended.
It's news to you.
Trent, this is news to you.
No, I saw it earlier.
Okay, so this is news to me. Beto O'Rourke has ended his presidential campaign. Though it's difficult to accept, it is clear to me now that this campaign does not have the means to move forward successfully. Well, I mean, he didn't win in Texas.
Right.
So how is he going to go forward? Who are you going to vote for?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Anyway, he says, my service will not be as a candidate or as a nominee for this party. I love you all. Betcha.
What, you lost it?
I lost it. Hang on. Coming back at you.
I'm sorry. It's almost my bedtime.
Oh my God. It's 9:23.
Exactly.
Beto O'Rourke became a national political celebrity on the left after his unsuccessful 2018 Senate race in Texas against Ted Cruz, pushing him to quickly move from the former member of Congress to a top presidential prospect. He spent much of the winter after his closer than expected Senate defeat slowly moving toward a presidential campaign. First, with a road trip he documented on Medium, and later with a splashy interview on Oprah Winfrey. What's crazy is Oprah's still doing stuff.
Interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, his entrance onto the race was made with Vanity Fair cover story, which included a portrait shot by Annie Leibovitz.
Annie Leibovitz.
Thank you. How do you know that?
Because I know her photography.
Yes, that lady. When El Paso happened, like the shooting in El Paso, he found this solid place and he was willing to stand up to everybody. I think he has a better chance to make his mark against the gun lobby and he can go down in the history books, said somebody with the last name Crow.
Okay, well, that person's dumb.
Anyway, Kelly Riley, who came to Des Moines, is where his headquarters were from Austin, said through tears, to hear someone speak so loudly about criminal justice and giving rights to people of color and people who do not love the same or look the same, it was so inspiring. It was very Kennedy-esque, and he just truly felt he could bring people together. That's what sucks for like people who work on the campaign, who really believe in what the candidate...
They really believe, yeah.
Because they're like working, volunteering their time for what a candidate is doing. And I really feel like Beto like really wanted to make change, honestly. Like, even though some people think that he was faking it and like speaking Spanish, like silly, you know what I mean? They thought it was silly, but I really think, I don't know, there was something about him that I really think like it spoke to me. You didn't like him?
I just think you like trendy things.
What do you mean?
You said that last week, and that's all I'm going to say.
I liked him.
Okay.
He's obviously not trendy now.
True.
You know? Whatever. I guess
Listen, I was told not to talk about politics.
Alyssa.
Well, and religion, but I talk about religion.
Yeah.
It's good that he dropped out.
Yeah, I
It's
think
a very
so.
good thing.
Why do you say that?
Because he's so uneducated about guns, and
Oh.
like he's a huge gun lobbyist and he doesn't know anything about guns. He wants to take everybody's AR-15s away, saying that they're weapons of war, but AR-15s aren't even used in the military. Does not even use AR-15s. He doesn't know anything. He's going to try and take everybody's AR-15s away, which is supposed to be a $9 billion like budget to take everybody's guns away, and he wants gun manufacturers to pay for that, which is never going to happen.
They have a lot of money.
The gun industry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're not going to absorb the $9 million it's going to cost to confiscate everybody's AR-15s.
Well, anyway,
which are civilian firearms.
we can talk about this off mic.
You brought it up, Lauren.
This isn't Rush Limbaugh.
You brought it up.
But we can talk about it later. Yeah. All right, next topic. This is news. Actually,
This is news to me.
this is actually news to Alyssa because Alyssa asked me who Jeffrey Epstein was
Okay.
today.
I knew you were going to say that and make me sound like an idiot. I obviously knew who he was.
Why do you always think that I'm out to make you look like an idiot?
You literally, Trent, Well, obviously Trent's gonna side with you. Nobody else is here to defend me. Okay.
Mannequin head.
Did that not sound like she was out to get me? Alyssa, like an idiot, asked me who. I knew who he was. I just didn't know his name.
Alyssa, I have to tell you something. You think that I thought something about you, but that's not true.
Okay, well then, how were you saying it?
I said, Alyssa asked me who Jeffrey Epstein was today.
Like an idiot.
A lot of people don't know who he is.
Okay, I knew who he was. Obviously, that's the point of it. It's
You
like when we
said-
started talking about it, I was giving you facts, and you're like, "Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him."
Yeah, you said the guy with the island?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I know. I knew the story. I just wasn't like, "Oh yeah, the top of my list. I know that guy's name."
Oh, I didn't know Dr. Drew weighed in on this.
Oh my
I
God.
love
Okay, read.
Dr. Drew. You know who Dr. Drew is?
Oh my God.
All right, you find a new
He
story.
was on
that's
The
news
Masked
to me.
Singer, I think.
He was. He was on The Masked Singer. What a cutie. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, like Alyssa, who Jeffrey Epstein was, he was a convicted sex offender, and he was also a billionaire. He was friends with like Trump and the Clintons and had ties to the royal family. So a lot of really wealthy people were a part of this. We're like friends with him. So basically he had like a thing for like underage girls, and a lot of people noticed that, and some people also shared that interest, which is very unfortunate. And he would bring a lot of these people to his island where there were young girls present. So anyway, he got convicted for sex trafficking. Anyway, so he went to jail, and I can't remember exactly all the things that happened while he was in jail, but he ended up, quote, committing suicide, end quote. And there were a lot of things that were surrounding his death that were like really, really weird. Like he tried to kill himself the week before. And so he was put on suicide watch. Then he was taken off suicide watch. And he, oh wait, hang on one second, guys. My favor's here.
Oh my! How am I supposed to carry this conversation? If you're the one that's supposed to.
Here's a break. Hang on one second. Hello? Hi. Oh, you got inside the parking garage? Okay. If you go to the 3rd floor, I'm going to have my friend come out to meet you. The 3rd floor of the parking garage. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, bye. Yeah, you can if you want to, Trent. Thank you. Anyway, okay, so Alyssa, you couldn't handle the conversation?
No, because I don't know who he is.
Okay, so he also, there was a lot of like weird things, like the what's it called? The camera was like out.
You said all the cameras in the prison were
like
out.
all the cameras in like where he was out. Let me look up weird things about, because I want y'all to have all the facts. Jeffrey Epstein's death. There was like a lot of weird things where people were like, that sounds like really, really like stupid. Hang on, guys. I should have been more prepared. I shouldn't have just thought of something.
You just thought of the thing like.
Well, I mean, I know what happened, but I know there was like a lot of like really weird things that happened that day, that were like, this seems like really wrong, like about why people think, oh my God, these are like Jeffrey Dahmer, Jeffrey.
Oh
anyway,
God.
so just y'all can look it up. There's like a bunch of like weird things that happen. Well, anyway, today or recently in the news, there were some things in his autopsy that show that he may not have committed suicide, that it could have been homicide.
Well,
so in my mind, I'm like, and a lot of people's mind, actually, somebody was like, the Clintons, a conspiracy theory. This is a big conspiracy theory. The Clintons believe, or a lot of people believe the Clintons like kill a bunch of people.
yeah.
Like they have a lot of people killed off. Also, like I said, the royal family, another conspiracy theory. A lot of people think that the royal family killed Princess Diana. It's like a whole huge thing. She was about to come out with some stuff or whatever. But a lot of people think that Jeffrey Epstein was killed by like people of high power, because he was going to come out and say, you know, these people were like a part of my sex trafficking.
Like
thing.
like they pay, or I had them come to the island or whatever.
Yeah. So Mayor Bill de Blasio was saying like something doesn't fit here. The person who did the autopsy said that 1 or 2 bones that were fractured on his larynx in the area of the apple, in the area of the Adam's apple, and the third break of the bone is normally consistent with like
Homicide.
hanging, but it can also can occur in homicidal
Like
strangulation.
choking? Oh, yeah.
And the guy said, I have not seen in 50 years where that has occurred in a suicidal hanging.
Dang.
I know. So who knows? What's funny is I follow.
That's news to me.
So I follow Joe Rogan, and he's been posting a lot of memes about it.
Oh my gosh. Let me see.
Well, I mean, this one just shows like the one that I saw was the Bari Rosa is a wild pig whose tusks can grow so long that they curve backwards, ultimately impaling their skulls and accidentally killing them, unlike Jeffrey Epstein, who was killed on purpose.
Oh my gosh.
Purpose.
That's really sad about that animal.
I know. Another one he posted. He posted in 2007, a bowhead whale was killed in Alaska by local whalers. They found a tip of a harpoon embedded in the blubber that dates back to the 1800s. A whale had survived 130 years, then died 12 years before Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh my God.
It's so dumb. So there's a lot of like scandal surrounding that right now, and I've like been waiting for Joe Rogan to weigh in on it, so because I like his stuff.
He's funny.
Another news story that I saw, just piggybacking on Jeffrey Epstein, is Prince Andrew, which is, I think he's the youngest.
You know more about all
of
that
the royal family.
Royal family stuff.
He's defending his numerous ties with Jeffrey Epstein. In a statement on Saturday, the Duke of York acknowledged there have been immense media speculation regarding the former association or friendship with Epstein. Therefore, I am eager to clarify the facts and avoid further speculation. Anyway, so he just goes, and
That
I'm
would
like,
be the worst to be like thought of as being friends with the guy.
yeah, like Trump was, the Clintons. But, you know, he has had a lot of ties like over decades.
Yeah.
And he's had to come out like and give like, but the Buckingham Palace had to come out and like give a statement. Like the Queen has had to give a statement about, they would call him Randy Andy, Prince Andrew, about like his exploits, because he's Princess Eugenie and Princess
Their dad.
Beatrice's dad.
The mean girls of the royal family. Or no, they look like the stepsisters from Cinderella. Yeah, I'm not fans of them. But I really don't know anything about the royal family at all.
These are my news stories.
I have none.
What?
I was looking, and what comes up on my stuff, that the only things that, I mean, okay.
I think I saved another one. Go ahead.
It's because I don't like the real controversial stuff. Obviously, I'm a 9. But the one that came up was that Bachelor in Paradise stars Demi and Christian end their engagement.
That's news to me. Read it.
Well, because they were the first same-sex couple on Bachelor in Paradise.
Really?
It was really kind of stupid, actually. Like, so Bachelor in Paradise is like the ones that didn't get chosen after, and they go to the island,
Right.
and they go to Mexico, and then
Okay.
they try to find love there. So Demi was on the show, and she started dating this guy named Derek on the
Demi
show.
and Derek, cute.
And then she was like, told Derek, I've been dating this woman back home. And she like came out on the show. Like that was her but she came out as bi.
She said, I've been dating this woman back home.
Yeah.
And
She's
she was on the
I
show?
can't stop thinking about her.
Aww.
Yeah. She said that she was dating her, but then not really like anything serious. So she decided to go on the show.
Yeah.
And so she's like telling them all that, like, I can't stop thinking about her, blah, blah, blah. And then the girl comes on the show. Like,
Can that happen?
the producers are making this
Because it's
happen.
a same-sex couple.
It's the first one for Bachelor
So they're
franchise.
trying to get...
Yes, but it was stupid because like if that ever happens in the past where like their ex comes back to like get together with them,
Yeah.
usually that cast member leaves
To go
with them.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
Well,
like you want to work
because-
on a relationship, like let's go.
Well, that's just because it's same sex.
Exactly.
And it's two girls. Do you think that happened with two guys? It's a double standard.
Yeah, exactly. So they continue their relationship on the beach, and she proposed to her. Demi proposed to her. Yeah, but they broke up. I
Yeah.
just told you. They
I
broke
know.
up. So she proposed to her on the beach, and then after the final rose, the other girl proposed to Demi. Christian proposed to Demi. So they both proposed to each other.
Okay.
But yeah, so they just posted on Instagram today that they decided.
Did it say why?
What has always been at the forefront of our relationship is love and care for one another. Our priority is doing what is best for us. With a heavy heart full of love for one another, we have decided it is best for us to take a step back from our relationship. We ultimately want what is best for us in the long run. And for us, how many times do they say for us? And for us right now, that means being apart and growing individually. And the other one posted like pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
But it says, and we hope it shows that two people can love one another in different ways. And for us right now, for us, God, that is a part.
Stop saying for us.
But we remain committed to each other, supporting each other
For us.
and continuing forward in a way best for us. Why? So apparently their relationship was extremely rocky. Like even in the show too.
Let me see their photos.
Even in the show, they both kind of.
Is she older than her?
I think
She looks like a little girl.
She's really. That's them.
Okay.
They're the same age.
Which
think
one
they're
was the
both-
one that was on the show?
She was on the show,
Got it.
and then she was the girlfriend. So what is weird is that there's a lot of people speculating that they wanted to be on the show that way.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't.
That makes sense.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Anyways, but it was just interesting, like how it ended up like them not being together.
So can you tell me about somebody who doesn't know about Bachelor in Paradise? Like, how does it end?
What do you
What's
mean?
the premise of Bachelor in Paradise?
People get engaged. Like at the end of this, there was like maybe four engagements.
That's so weird
Yeah.
to me.
It's like after
so
8
it's like
weeks.
all the rejected people go to an island.
It's Mexico. They go to Mexico.
They go to Mexico and they try to find love there.
Yes.
Dude, why don't you just go to Tinder?
So the thing that was hard, they said about this season because of social media and stuff like that, is they've all slid into each other's DMs. I feel like you're really close to me. I do.
Trent was just telling me to get close.
Oh, I feel like you're really close. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So because of social media and stuff that they were able to like talk before and they've all met before because like Bachelor World now they like
I wonder if they have a Facebook group.
okay they're not that old. Like one of the guys on there was 32 and they had his intro video of him on a walker because he was like the old guy.
I'm 32.
I know. And it's like he also had been on the show 6 times before or something like that. Or 5.
He goes back every season for Bachelor in Paradise.
So when he first did the show, he was 25.
uh-huh.
And then he did like a Bachelor Pad was one of
Something's
them.
wrong with him.
Well, he got engaged on this one.
Mm.
But I don't know if they're still together or not either. But I mean, there's a lot of couples that come out like that Bachelor in Paradise is more successful than like The Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are more people that stay together, get married, and have kids from Bachelor in Paradise than Bachelor.
I wonder
Bachelor.
why.
I think because it's more people to choose from, and they spend every waking second together. On The Bachelor and Bachelorette, you only see them for your dates or for a group date. So that might be once or twice a week, maybe, for 10 weeks.
I feel like I would hate that.
But Bachelor in Paradise, once you meet somebody, you're literally staying, you know, they stay the night, they wake up together, they're there all day, and then the cameras are just there.
Interesting.
You know, so you can build a better relationship that way. You're not having to like not having to split your time with other people.
So it's kind of like Road Rules or what's the other
because
one?
they don't do games, they just do dates.
What was the other
Real
one?
World.
Real World. Yeah.
It's almost like Real World.
Or Big Brother. You're just stuck in a house.
Yeah, but you don't get to see the you don't get to see like the 24-hour live feed like you can for Big Brother.
Which, can you imagine? What if you have to go poop for a long time?
They're like, where did Lauren go?
Bathroom.
Yeah, like she's in
It's
the
like
bathroom this
every
whole
hour. Where's Lauren?
time.
Just in the bathroom on Instagram.
So stupid. Okay, let me see if I can find any other ones.
All right, last one.
Of course, it's Demi, and then it's Rob.
See, Rob was a thing.
It just says Rob Kardashian shows off slimmed down figure in rare photo after matching with Dream for Halloween. That's all it says.
Oh, she
Also,
he-
did you know that Jonathan Scott from Property Brothers is dating Zoe Deschanel?
Do you not remember our conversation from last week
I told you that, right?
on the podcast?
Okay, that's what I thought. Ow.
What happened? Did you hit yourself?
I felt like I chipped my tooth. I'm getting a lot of Kardashian. This is just on my Google. You know, like Google sends you the top
Yeah.
ones. I'm getting like Halloween, Beto.
I found one. Y'all, do y'all know about the Kennedy curse?
Yes.
This is like really freaking sad. So, the Kennedy curse, for those of you, both of us today, for those of you guys that don't know, is that there's like a curse on the Kennedys for some reason, and they like it just always die off. Anyway, Robert F. Kennedy's granddaughter she passed away.
What?
And it was ruled an accidental overdose.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, she passed away a while ago, but it just showed that it was a toxin mixture of methadone, alcohol, and other prescription drugs, and she was only 22. That's news to you.
That's news to me.
Oh, it's so sad.
I really don't have anything else.
Okay, I got one, and this will be the last one. For everybody out there, over a year ago, Old Navy debuted Plus shops within 75 of its stores. On October 1st, Old Navy began transforming 30 of those stores into size yes concept stores, which offer every single product in every size. Last year, we launched our now evergreen size yes campaign with the message, yes, this comes in your size. So like every single size. And it costs the same.
Oh, that's
Because you know how sometimes, I don't know if y'all know this, but sometimes plus sizes
it's more expensive.
can cost a little bit more because they use more material. And now Old Navy is launching every single size, the same price all the way around.
Yes.
Size, yes. 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 Yes.
I was telling a friend from the well that like I have a hard time because I feel like sometimes I'm in the in between. Like I'm not plus size. I think we've talked about this before either, but I'm not regular size.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
I got to figure out that app. So my friend Lauren Gray was saying that some students from Alamo Heights created an app that shows you what size you are in every single store.
Yeah.
And I think that's so cool. I got to figure out what the app is. If I figure it out, I'll link it below.
Okay.
But the app came from students at Alamo Heights High School.
That's news to me.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
share,
message,
do a review of the week. Our
slide
t-shirts,
into our DMs.
slide into our t-shirts are gonna come out soon. We're gonna review them and see which ones we like the most. And then we're also gonna give you guys a chance to vote on which ones you guys like the most too. Okay. Bye.
Jesus is king.
Okay.